that look good? Or every YouTuber has a story.
My bad.
That's my phone. Put that on silent. What is up, my friends? YouTube, how's it going? For those of you that don't know me, you're probably like, who's this new guy on YouTube? Like, what's he all about? Well, let me tell you what I'm about. So, my name is Carl. That is my name. Not Llama with Hats. A lot of people refer to that video. I've already seen it, so don't tell me to go look at it because I've seen all of them. Anyways, I'm from a little city called Campbell, California. It's right below San Jose, and it's a pretty cool city. You got a lot of good food, got a cool lot of bars, nightlife, basically, yeah. And so I grew up there for about 18 years, and then I moved up to Stockton, California, where I went to University of the Pacific. And a true story, still going to Pacific. Got a semester left. I aspire and I've always dreamed to be a high school English teacher, and well, here I am, one semester away. It feels so good to be an adult in real life. So you all are probably wondering, what's my story? Like, what's my message? Why am I trying to start a YouTube channel? Well, let me tell you something. Throughout my life, I've experienced a lot of different kind of people, and I've experienced a lot of love. And then I've experienced a lot of hate, what we don't like. And as our world is constantly changing, we experience more and more realms of hate. And sometimes we don't understand why people do the things they do. Why do bad things happen to good people? And throughout my life, I've seen that happen to me, and I've seen that happen to others. And something cool that I found out about once I got to Pacific is that we had this project called the One Word Project, and what was really cool is you get to go to this photo shoot, you pick your word and you do a little pose, and then a week or two later they send you a picture of your one word and then your pose, and it's in black and white. And the word I chose is mountaineer.
Whoa.
For the very reasons that I always find myself climbing up a mountain of some sort on this trail, and I find that euphoric feeling of being successful, being proud of myself, or achieving something, and then I get to the top and it feels really good, I feel really accomplished, and then this gust of wind just comes and knocks me back down, and I find myself climbing up this mountain again. But that's just the way life is, right? We find ourselves successful, we get to the top of something, we achieve something, and then someone or something comes along and knocks us down. But life would be too easy if we just kept on a roll and we were just always happy, because, I mean, truthfully, you can always be happy, but life isn't life without a little bit of sadness or something to knock you back, knock you down. Cool thing is, I've had a lot of great friends along the way, shout out to y'all, that have kept me on my feet and kept me going. So, you probably want a little bit more about where I come from. Well, my family dynamics were really complicated, but when I got to college I really discovered myself. And actually, pretty much a year ago, my life turned pretty much upside down. I discovered my sexuality and was really comfortable with it, and most people, it's really hard for them to come to terms with themselves. I figured out that in college I dated a few girls here and there, but realized that dating wasn't really my thing at the time. And then I met this guy at the time from a city near where I'm from, and we really hit it off, and we were dating for about 3 to 4 months. And then last July we broke up, and it was really complicated. I was really sad. I fell into depression. It was the first relationship. Love kind of got involved. Love's an awful thing. But all summer long I tried to keep myself distracted, and my advice to you is, if you ever get in a slump, or you're dealing with a breakup, or I couldn't really sleep, so if you're just so really upset and you can't really control your emotions, I always recommend working out. I went on a run every morning, and it helps my emotions, and it kept me determined to keep pushing forward, especially because I had close friends to me that kept pushing me forward. because like you think that this person is your life, you think this person is going to be there for you from that time forward. Like you might marry this person, but truthfully, people come in and out of our lives all the time, and we think someone is the right person, but maybe they're not, and that's okay because we're supposed to learn from our relationships. So this was a huge challenge for me, and then I got back to Pacific and from my senior year, and I went through a housing change. I moved from an apartment off campus back to on campus while I was attending classes, and that was a really rough move. So I never got my feet on the ground, and I fell into deep depression, and I still struggle with depression daily, and it's not really easy to explain. My mind controls a lot of my thoughts a lot of the time, and it's something you just kind of work through, but you find ways to distract yourself. So now I'm sitting in a place where, while I thought it was okay, it took me from about July till October to be okay. I started dating again, and then I just kept hurting myself because I kept putting myself out there with these high expectations. And people are always going to hurt you. But I didn't understand why I had to be the one that got hurt, because I was always nice, always caring, putting myself out there, but also trying to keep my distance at the same time, to be comfortable again dating, and I still got myself hurt. So then I realized, well, maybe now is not the time to commit myself to someone else. I have to figure myself out. And so I'm just kind of going with the flow. So then life got really hard, right? Senior year was pretty difficult. At the same time, you kind of want to live up your senior year, right? Well, things got a little difficult, and I kind of pushed myself back. Really struggled with academics in college, and just had a lot that pushed up against me. What do you do next, right? Well, this is where I am. I thought, what a better way to want to share my message with other people, and also hopefully leave a lasting impact on your life, or at least make a difference in your life just by you watching this one video or watching another video. Because I was so inspired by other YouTubers that I follow and that I watch. But we all kind of have a different message, right? We all have a different story. So my story goes along, basically, is being a mountaineer. So I guess what you'll get from these videos on this channel is that you'll kind of see how my story is unraveled, and how if you find yourself in the same place that I'm at, where life is constantly hitting you in the face, that there's always going to be an opportunity for you to get to the top of the mountain. So we can be mountaineers together, right? We can do that. With that being said, I also live my life deep into my communities that surround me. And my friends have always been of huge value to me, no matter if they're from back home, or they're here at school, or they're friends from church, friends from work, whatever it may be. And so throughout this journey, you will see me feature a lot of friends, because that's my life. My life revolves around my friends when I'm not working or dead asleep, because I also like doing those things. But with that being said, so from week to week, we'll see where we go, but we'll feature some friends. And then also, I do like the outdoors a lot, and I've got a few fun trips coming up, so that'll be cool to take you guys along with that and share those videos with you guys. But with that being said, I think as my channel develops, I feel like more of my story will come out, especially with you all posing questions for me to answer. That will definitely, hopefully, make you guys feel more comfortable, and hopefully I'm able to share what you all want me to share and what I want to share with you. And lastly, most importantly, I think the thing that gets me along my difficulties too is my faith. And a lot of people question, well, how can you be identify with LGBTQ and still be a Christian? Well, truth is that those Christians that speak down towards that community, they're actually not doing their job. And our faith is about loving other people and supporting people, which is why you should love yourself, can't see it written back there, and also love other people. You can't love other people if you don't love yourself. And so that's where the challenge came for me, is I had to love myself for who I was. And my ex really got me through that, and I really appreciate him for that, is getting me to really realize that I have to love myself. I don't hate him. He doesn't talk to me anymore, and I'm sure he may hate me. We don't know. But I don't hate him because he taught me a lot, and I learned a lot from that relationship, and I don't regret it. And I realized though that these Christians, these people that shame LGBTQ, like, these are just people. And you can still be a Christian because you still live your faith out, like you still live your life for God. And I think that's the coolest thing, is I just experienced it from a different perspective. And what's really awesome is my friends, my church friends from back home, my church friends from here, they really support me on that journey, and they don't really see a difference between the two. It's just I love who I love, and they love who they love. So with that being said, that's pretty much my story, my little introduction, and you guys can feel free to follow on the social media. Check it out in the description below. It's a little tacky, right? YouTubers up here like, check out my social media in the description below. But I mean, truthfully, that's what it's gonna be. Anyways, hopefully you guys love this video. Please feel free to comment anything you'd like. Comment questions that you want to know. And we'll see where we go next week. And just want to give a little shout out to the homie Kelly. She's the one filming this video for me and editing it, getting me started. Definitely probably gonna feature her on here. She's kind of dared me to do like this makeup tutorial, so makeup challenge. It should be fun. I'm gonna hate myself, but it's gonna be great. Anyways, thanks guys for watching, and remember, love yourself and love other people. Peace out.